welcome back to my channel. If this is your first time here, my name is Sarah from thecharmingdecorator.com. I run a lifestyle blog over there where I share style tips and food recipes, travel guides, home decor tips, all kinds of information like that. So if that sounds like something that you'd like to hear more about, make sure you hit the red subscribe button below, click the bell next to it, and that way you'll be notified whenever I post new videos. And make sure you give this video a big thumbs up if you end up liking it, okay? So today I am going to be starting packing for our trip to Walt Disney World. Every year for Christmas, we go to Disney World with my husband's family. We leave the day after Christmas on December 26th and come back after the New Year. So today is when I'm going to start packing for the trip. And I thought it'd be fun to bring you guys along and have you kind of see how I put my outfits together and how I plan what to pack. Because I'm very intentional about what I bring and I don't want to be overpacking because I have a history of really overpacking as my husband. So now I have kind of a whole routine of how I plan for a trip and what I pack and then how I pack it. So I thought it'd be fun to bring you guys along. So let's get started. All right, so I made a little list so that I would remember everything that I do typically. The first thing is that I always check the weather where I'm going. If you go on weather.com, you can look at the historical weather data for wherever you're going for that month. So I tend to start kind of thinking about my outfits about a month or two in advance, getting an idea of if there's anything I need to purchase and buy for the trip. And usually you can see the historical weather data to kind of get an idea of what you're going to be dressing for and what kinds of things you want to wear. And then about 2 weeks ahead of time, weather.com will give you a more accurate prediction of what the weather is actually going to be like. This time of the year in Florida, the weather tends to fluctuate a lot. So we've been down there when it's been freezing cold and we've needed our winter wool jackets, and we've been down there when it's been super hot and 80 degrees plus the whole time and been wearing t-shirts and tank tops around. So you never really know until kind of a couple weeks out what it's going to be like, and even then it can still change. But I like to get kind of an idea of what the weather's going to be like so that I can have an idea of what to wear. So the second thing I do is look at our itinerary. So I'm a little bit of a organization freak when it comes to planning trips. I really love to plan trips, especially Disney World trips. I like to kind of figure out where we're going to eat and make our reservations and kind of figure out what the game plan is for each day. But then that itinerary can kind of guide and dictate what I decide to pack for the trip. And so for our trip, we're going to be spending time at each of the 4 theme parks at Walt Disney World. We're also going to be spending time at Disney Springs, which is sort of like their downtown cityscape area where they've got lots of shopping, lots of restaurants, entertainment, things like that. So that's a kind of a fun place to hang out too. And then we're also planning on going to the outlet malls while we're down there. They have a particularly good outlet mall at Vineland. Actually, if you're in the area or if you're traveling to the area, you should definitely check that out. So those are kind of the things that I'm keeping in mind in terms of the places that we're going to be going and what kinds of outfits I would need for those locations. So another thing I really like to do is to make Pinterest mood boards for sort of different vacation spots that we tend to go to. So throughout the year, I'll have a whole section of my private Pinterest boards dedicated to different types of outfits. I'll have a Disney section. And so if I see an outfit on Pinterest that I think would be really cute to maybe try and recreate or get some inspiration from for our next trip, I'll just pin it to that board. And then when the trip time comes and it's time for me to start, planning out my outfits and packing, then I can refer to that board if I'm looking for any kind of inspiration or, kind of stuck on what to wear one day. All right, so the next thing I do after I've checked the weather, I've kind of got an idea of our itinerary and I've looked at some kind of inspiration things on Pinterest or Instagram or have some ideas in my head of what I might want to wear, I will actually make up an Excel file. So I'm going to show you guys how I plan out my outfits on an Excel file actually. So I'm not forgetting items that I might want to wear for an outfit, and I'm not overpacking items that I don't end up needing. So this is the Excel file that I use for planning out my outfits. I normally just have a blank template of it on my computer, and then I will resave it, a copy of it for each trip. And so I will put down the date of the day of the week and the date, and then I will also put the temperatures that are predicted by the weather.com website, and then I will put in what our location is for the day. So Magic Kingdom, Epcot, Disney Springs. Then usually we do kind of the parks in the morning, and then we head back to the hotel to hang out at the pool, take a nap in the afternoon, and then we'll go out again at night. And so I have, generally speaking, a day outfit, and then I have a night evening outfit, which is more of a dinner kind of look. And I tend to color coordinate things. If it's an outfit that I'm pretty sure that that's what I want to wear, then I'm going to have it in black. Anything I'm not quite sure about yet, I'll put in red. And then just for the blog, I'll also put in green, which outfits I plan on filming or photographing during the trip for blog content. I also keep a general packing list, and so this is sort of everything that I think that I'm going to need for carry-on luggage, checked luggage, and then also this trip is our first trip with baby Sophie, so I have a whole list of things that we're going to need for her also to pack. I kind of run through this list and I'll just check things off whenever I throw it into the suitcase, and then when it's clear, that means we're good to go. Okay, so that's kind of how I plan out my outfits and create my list of items that I need to pack and fit into our suitcases. And so now I'm going to take you guys along and show you some of the outfits I picked out and some of the things I was thinking of. So let me show you guys kind of what I was thinking for some of the outfits. So this is typically something that I would wear to the airport. Obviously airplane mode t-shirt. I like to stay comfortable on the plane, so leggings are usually the way to go for that. I really love these Sperry tennis shoes. These are the platform version actually, and they're really comfortable, which is great for like getting through security and walking around the airport a bunch. And having to walk around Disney when we get there. And then I picked up this little shopper tote from H&M during the Black Friday sale. I will link it below. I don't recall what the price is, although I have the tag on it still, so there's no price on it. But I will link it down below. It's like a really great big size bag, and I anticipate really using this probably a lot for baby stuff when we're down there. But this is great for the plane too, because you can put your water bottle in here. You can put headphones in here, your neck pillow if it's a long flight, all kinds of stuff, and toothbrush, toothpaste, anything you need to kind of refresh when you get off the flight. And so it's a really great piece for that kind of stuff. So this will be my look for heading to Disney World and having to come home at the end of the trip. So this outfit I am planning on wearing out to dinner on the first night of our trip. We are headed to... We're headed to Disney Springs to a restaurant called Maria and Enzo's, which we've been to before. It's like an Italian joint, and it's got pretty good food, so I'm excited to go back there with Rob's family. This is sort of what I plan on wearing. It's probably gonna be like an early night, so heels are okay, but I'm gonna wear my new white Banana Republic leather booties, and then sort of this little cardigan. It is predicted to be like in the 70s there. At night, it's gonna drop down to like the 50s, so I tend to get cold pretty easily, so I thought just like a blouse with a nice chunky sweater over it would be okay. I might finish this outfit out with like a felt fedora hat. One tip I have for you guys, I didn't show you in the last outfit, but usually I'll wear a hat on the plane so that I don't have to pack it. Sometimes it can be like a problem packing hats in your suitcase. It can get deformed. There are a couple of tricks that I will show you guys when I'm packing my suitcase in a few minutes to kind of prevent that from happening, but my kind of biggest hat I'll try to wear on the plane so that I don't have to worry about packing it. Okay, so one tip that I have for you guys is when you're packing, if you're trying not to overpack, make sure that if you're packing bulky sweaters, like for a fall or a winter trip, that it's something that you're gonna be able to wear with multiple outfits. So of course we all need to pack sweaters for cold weather trips, but it can be really hard since they generally can be pretty bulky. So I like to use a cardigan like this one that's kind of in a neutral color so that I can pair it with a lot of different pieces and kind of change up the look while still keeping the same kind of bulky sweater. So I don't have to pack two bulky sweaters for two different outfits. Just pack this one and then same kind of jeans and switch up the shoes, switch up the purse, the hat, the blouse to kind of give it a different vibe. I'm going to do the same thing with these shoes since they're a little bit bulkier. These are the bulkiest shoes that I'm going to bring probably, these knee-high Cole Haan willow boots. So I'm going to probably wear these a few different times so that I can kind of get a lot of use from them without having to bring another pair of knee-high boots. This is one of the other outfits I'm going to be wearing during the day at one of the parks. I believe this one is for Animal Kingdom. I really love this sweater. It's by Lathe. It's at Nordstrom, and I'll link it below. This was a purchase actually from the Nordstrom's anniversary sale back in August. What happened was I saw the sweater at the store on the website, and I really loved it. I was pregnant at the time, and it was not like a pregnancy-friendly sweater. So what did I do? I bought it in the hopes that after I was no longer pregnant, it would hopefully fit me. I did keep the tag on it just in case. Nordstrom has a good return policy, but luckily it fits pretty well. I like the kind of faux wrap, and I like the really fine ribbing throughout it, and it's kind of a lightweight sweater, which is perfect for Florida. And I paired it with this cute little beanie hat, red for the holidays. So I think this will be a good kind of park hopping, like walking around outfit. Okay, so I'm not going to share with you guys what I'm wearing for New Year's Eve night yet. You'll have to check out my Instagram on December 31st for that. But I wanted to show you just a sneak peek of what I'm going to be wearing during the day at the park on New Year's Eve. So I picked up this really cute Feliz Navidad shirt on Black Friday, and I'm pairing it with this super cozy quilted vest from Talbot's. It is fleece lined, super cozy and warm. I love this vest. Actually was gifted this from Talbot's last year, but I really want to pick it up in like some other colors because it's so warm. I might pair this with my red beanie too if it's colder that day. All right, so then what I do is I will lay out all my outfits for the trip, like so, just to make sure that I haven't missed anything, because a lot of times I'll repeat things like certain like jeans or hats or purses in certain outfits. So I'll just make sure that I have like each component of each outfit from my Excel file. And then the next step is to put it in there. Are you coming too, Georgia? Yeah? So I wanted to mention one other thing. So after I've laid out my outfits, like for example, this is my airplane outfit, then this is my night outfit for the first night we're there, and then I had like all laid out all of my outfits for each day and night look. What I'll do is I'll go through and I'll think like, okay, do I need like an undershirt for this? What kind of bra or underwear do I need for it? Or do I need these socks or like any like little footy things for my shoes for it? And then I'll put those with each outfit so that I know that I have the required, you know, essentials for each look. So the second thing is that I'll lead out my travel outfit for the day on my bathtub, actually, in our bathroom, and then I'm ready to go in the morning. I just like know exactly what I have to throw on at 3 o'clock in the morning, so I won't have to like think about what I'm putting on. I did decide that I'm going to wear this felt fit or a hat on the plane so that I don't have to worry about packing it and it getting any kind of like deformities in it. And then the other thing is that I'll pack my outfit for later that day in my carry-on suitcase. You know, we've all been there where us or one of our family members or friends, somebody that we're traveling with, somebody who lost their luggage and it got delivered like the next day or like a few days later or maybe at the end of the trip. So I make sure that I have at least the outfit that I'm going to be wearing that evening, and then I at least have a pair of pajamas in my carry-on so that I'm all set. And I try and put like my essential toiletries like face wash and toothbrush, toothpaste, that kind of stuff in my carry-on suitcase. One other thing I wanted to share with you guys is that I picked up these like luggage divider like things on Amazon. They were like super cheap. I will link them below so you guys can pick up the exact ones. I bought them a while ago, so I don't recall exactly what the price is. I bought one for me and I bought one for Rob. He doesn't use them because he's a man and he doesn't think he needs to organize anything. My mom actually, I think, uses his now. So anyways, they're like a set of like these little like travel pouches so that you can put like dirty laundry in here and then like separate your like delicates or pajamas or socks, anything that like kind of tends to get lost in your suitcase. And then I'll put like these are my toiletry bags. I usually will just use like a Ziploc bag for my toiletries, and so I'll store those so I don't have to like keep using a new one every time I travel. As long as they don't have holes in them, I'll just keep them in here so that I can use them as many times as possible before I have to throw them away, so it's not wasteful. And then I keep all of this in my suitcase so it's ready to go for the next time that I travel. In addition to using the plastic Ziploc bags for like hairspray and face wash, things like that that are larger liquid items, I have these two really cute like Louis Vuitton dupe bags that I picked up. So this one I put all my makeup in usually, and then I have also like a couple other bags that I put like jewelry and things like that in. And then I'll put like my toothbrush, toothpaste, face cream, like that kind of stuff in this little zippered, like double zippered bag. I got these on Amazon actually for pretty cheap, and I don't know if they have these exact models anymore, but I will link some similar ones below. I really like that they match like our Louis Vuitton like big carry-on suitcase, but like nobody wants to spend a ton of money on something that's gonna get like dried toothpaste on it and like makeup all over it. That's why I just picked up these kind of dupes for real cheap on Amazon. All right, so there you have it, my pack with me for Walt Disney World video. I had a lot of fun putting this video together. I like showing you guys some of the previews of some of my outfits for the trip, and I think it's a great way to kind of share with you guys my packing tips and how I prevent overpacking on my trips and making sure that I have all of the right pieces for each day, each activity of the trip. So if you guys like this video, make sure you hit the like button below and click subscribe and hit the bell to make sure you don't miss any of my other videos. And let me know in the comments below which outfit was your favorite and if you want to see more of these videos. We do have some trips coming up in 2020 planned already. I'll have an opportunity to do this a few more times hopefully for you guys. Until next time, bye friends.